The Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia are not only beautiful, but they're also steeped in history and surrounded with plenty of fun things to do. The Appalachian Trail snakes its way across the broad back of these mountains and is pretty close to Massanutten, Virginia, our home base for another edition of New Ways to Play.
The Appalachian Trail has taken us to Tennessee and now Virginia. And I don't know that that's exactly a trail, but down that rock wall is where we're headed next. This is cool. You gotta have trust, man.
And take a ride with us as we take in all the amazing scenery along America's favorite drive. All around this place, you can retrace the steps of thousands of Civil War soldiers who fought and died in the Shenandoah Valley. Or go subterranean as we discover the secrets and sounds of Eastern America's largest and most popular cave.
You could only buy that in Martha Stewart's collection.
There are several ways you can get to Massanutten, Virginia. Located in the northwest part of the state, over 9 million people a year come to visit the surrounding areas, and this time we decided to take a ride on the Blue Ridge Parkway, better known as America's favorite drive. As far as you could see, ridge upon ridge of endless forest paralleled the borders of Virginia and West Virginia. Once part of the Cherokee homeland and now one of the largest protected areas in the eastern United States, this 469-mile stretch of road and over 800 miles of trails gave us some pretty amazing views and breathtaking scenery. Well, after a few hours on the road, we were itching to get out and see the hills and valleys from a different point of view. Well, I'm not sure scaling a vertical wall is what I had in mind, but the folks at Adventure Learning Center taught us everything we needed to know to either go up a rock face or back down it. Virginia's landscape offers climbs for the beginner or the most advanced.
You know, rock climbing is a great thing. You learn trust, trusting the person belaying you. It challenges yourself, it takes you out of your comfort zone. The views, as you can see, are just absolutely outstanding. One of the most beautiful places I've ever climbed. So rock climbing is just a great all-around sport. Besides, you get a good workout and you're outside in the beautiful outdoors.
Now, if our go at the rock wall made you green about the gills, well, maybe a cavernous concert will lighten your spirits.
This is cool right here.
Luray Caverns, the largest caverns in the eastern United States and over 400 million years in the making, continues to wow over 1/2 million visitors a year.
So these are some of the corridors leading into the middle of the caverns. You'll be seeing some that are unlike any in the world, according to even the Smithsonian Institution.
A well-lighted, paved pathway marks your journey to towering stone columns and crystal clear pools.
This is an illusion called Dream Lake. Susan Sarandon had a scene here, the Academy Award winner, in The Other Side of Midnight here at Dream Lake.
And on your tour, you'll hear the enchanting and haunting sounds of the world's only stalagpipe organ. This part of the Shenandoah Valley was critical to both the North and South during the Civil War, which means there were plenty of battles that took place here. From 1862 to 1864, the Shenandoah Valley was home to over 325 military engagements and 14 different battles. And in many ways, the area hasn't changed much since those distant days.
We're on the battlefield of Cross Keys, which was a major battle during the 1862 Valley Campaign. John C. Fremont's Union Army deployed here and fought south against Stonewall Jackson's division under Richard Ewell in this area. And Brigadier General Isaac Trimble, Confederate, had his forces laid down in the high grass. When the 8th New York arrived about 80 feet away, the Confederates stood up and fired mass volley into the 8th New York, and they lost about 40% casualties in about 2 minutes.
History literally comes alive then, right here in this part of Virginia.
The battlefield retains about 80% of its historical integrity.
Yep, there's plenty of history and a lot of adventures that surround this part of the Appalachian Trail. And we've just shown you a few of them.
So whether you want to go vertical, check out America's favorite drive, hear some amazing sounds, or relive a critical part of our country's past, anytime you're around Massanutten, Virginia, you'll always find lots of new ways to play.